Happy birthday for those of you in Virgo birthdays. I had to think about that. Um, so things feel just a little backwards. They feel just a little mysterious. But yeah. So welcome to Oracle Priestess Noemi, Bearer of Victory's channel. And for those of you who already know me, what's up? And for those of you who don't, welcome, welcome, welcome. The theme during this time is love, love, unconditional love, romantic love, love of career, just any type of love. It's going to be different for many of you because of whatever um, journey that you're on. Okay, but we'll be talking about a continuation of the conversation for what I was talking about, the collective. We have a part of alchemy that's called tin. Okay, so expansiveness, malleability. Tin pretty much is, it looks like metal, but it's really not because you can actually bend it and it expands pretty easily, especially when heated up. It doesn't need much heat. Tin is silvery white. It's like I said, highly malleable. And it's because of the structure. It's composed of crystals, okay? And so it is something that also absorbs, and has a lot of wisdom in it as far as understanding the reflection of light and how it warms, right? But I know this is a thing, but we're going to compare that to you, to yourself, to what's going on with you during this time. Formations that can be broken or crushed under moderate pressure. Some of you could be feeling this way, feeling under tremendous pressure. But remember, even when broken down, there's this crystalline togetherness about you. And many of you could be crying out during this time and needing a lot of support and feeling like there's nowhere to turn or anything. And turning within and turning to the Most High God is just being forced upon us during this time. Okay, so this time is feeling very unnerving and but just remember, because it just feels heavy. It feels just a little bit heavy. Um, but a lot of you too are understanding like I'm almost there. Things are almost going to be better. Um, take this time to go through whatever it is that you're going through. Many of you are going through transformations or beginning a transformation. There's going to be a moment where you feel like you cannot withstand all of the pressure. Um, and you may have felt like you've reached your limit or your breaking point. But logistically, take some things off your plate. Stop doing so much things for other people. And when I say help each other, I mean more in the spiritual sense. Pray for one another. If there's somebody you can't help that you normally help, make sure you're just praying for them and telling them I'm really sorry, or give them just a little bit of what it is that they need when it comes to money. If they ask you for a certain amount and there's something that you can give, but you can't give that much, and then pray for them, help them understand the power of meditational prayer and that you're caring for them and you're supporting them. And do learn to ignore those people that probably don't really need anything from you. Okay. So don't take these things personally during this time too, because I'm feeling like you could be doing that during this time. Their strength is required before you're going to be able to make the next steps. But do remember that it's an expansive time, it's a flexible time, and it's about reflection. Okay, and really being close to and loving themselves. Um, for some of you, if you've applied for a new job, um, this go ahead and wait on that. Some of you will not get a position that you want, and so you're going to have to create that position for yourself, because the Most High God is really needing you to go off on your own and endeavor on your own, because you're supposed to be telling your story, your testimony. Okay. So this time is a time of really, really figuring out who it is. It's really with you on your side. It is feeling kind of like you could be feeling a little lonely about it. But it's going to get better. You just have to trust. All right, let us see what the dilemma is for those of you really in transformation. It's a message for those in transformations during the new moon in Virgo. Yeah, we have some of you could be fighting some spiritual warfare, some envy, but then also there's a lot of baggage here. Okay, so baggage from previous relationships, baggage from trauma from childhood. So take this time to be letting it go. And then we have, yeah, the resistance of all of those things. So if you've resisted, and you've come to a point in your life where you're thinking, I can't take any more. So the pressure of it all. But you see, there is balance that's here. There's light, there's balance. As above, so below, things are being worked out in your favor. It's not something that you can actually see. Okay. So, just be patient about it. Be patient about it. So let us see what the factor is. And it just does feel like there's kind of a void in the energy. Um, yeah, so there's like a tower, something happens. Um, it could be really anything. It's definitely an emotional time. I do feel like there could be a funeral, somebody. And it does say that your dreams need a practical plan. We have focus on your side, the new moon in Sagittarius, and meditate and contemplate. So we talked about this about meditation and contemplating for what's next. We have emotions are running high, and this is definitely the energy, for now. But there is, I have Pisces here, I have Sagittarius, I have Taurus. Um, and then I have communication is key. So there could be some Gemini energy pushing you through, trying to help you understand the next steps. So watch for maybe any planetary things that go with you, like not astrological, but there's moon calendar that you could be looking at. And yeah, you are good enough. You're definitely coming into something new. It's just going to take some time. You are very close to achieving the goals that you have been working on. Try to make smaller short-term goals so that you can really be on your path. Whew. I'm really feeling a bit of frustration. um, of things not going the way that you need them to go at exactly when you need to go, need them to go. Like you need things to happen like right now. So just your patience is being tested during this time. Okay. What is the message for that, please? I'm just getting irritated. I feel like you could be getting irritated. But yeah, you just pay attention to your signs and synchronicities and eat better, stay more hydrated. I'm really feeling like I'm thirsty. I'm needing to really just take more better care of myself and let things just go. Um, some of you could be needing to drink iron or drink iron pills, I guess. I don't think iron comes in liquid form. That's a message for somebody. But then also, I think too, when we're talking about the planetary, it's talking about Mars. So try not to be in anger, okay? Because Mars does bring some anger. Um, and iron is a reliable metal, and it can withstand a lot of pressure over time. Okay. So that's the difference between tin and iron, because we're talking about tin, and I keep seeing iron. So, ask yourself the qualities of about the qualities of being strong, assertive, and potentially warlike. What truly supports you? Okay. So are you the reliable one? And if that's the case, that needs to change. But if you're the one that's not really reliable, that's something you should be working on at this time. And like I said, do everything in for your higher good. But some of you are being pulled to what is steady and true. And for the moment, just put your words and weapons down and let yourself be held by the structure that is already in place. So it's kind of like just give in. Don't fight what's happening. Don't fight what's happening. That's what I get. It's magnetism, reliability, and Mars. So you'll go from tin to iron. And then once that you're at iron, you have to make sure that you remember to be flexible. Okay. So, and make sure that you're not quick to anger. All right, during this time. So let's see we will be here and trust. Okay. Trust, be open. And it says right action. And yes, I get the confirmation of grief. I'm going to change the angle of the camera because it's just not working well this way. So there's going to be a change. There's going to be a quick change. Um, and like I said, there's going to be a void. I do feel like there's a void. Again, they're telling me like there's a void. There's a time and space where you must sit in grief. So it just feels like mourning. It could be a death. It could be a loss. It could be any kind of loss. I mean, it could be anything. So if you need an individual reading, just contact me. But I hope I helped heal at least one person in the world today, and I sure hope it was you. Thanks for watching. Bye.